Have you ever noticed how some teachers can walk into a classroom and immediately command attention without saying a word? Before a lesson begins, before a question is asked, and before a single instruction is given, students are already forming impressions. They are observing, they are assessing, they are deciding whether this is someone they will respect, admire, and want to listen to. One of the factors that shapes those impressions is appearance. Now, appearance is not everything. A well dressed teacher who does not have knowledge or character and who does not care for students will eventually lose their influence. But appearance often creates the first opportunity to earn a student's attention and respect. So let's talk about why appearance matters and how something as simple as the way we dress can have a powerful impact on our effectiveness in the classroom. And whether we like it or not, appearance communicates something before we even speak. As mentioned earlier, children are constantly looking for role models. They are searching for examples of the kind of adults they want to become. Every day, they observe the people around them and make decisions, often unconsciously, about who they admire and who they want to imitate. A teacher who looks professional often commands attention before the lesson even begins. Students are more likely to listen, engage, and respond positively because they perceive that teacher differently. It may not seem fair, but first impressions are powerful, and appearance plays a significant role in shaping those impressions. Think about the popularity of superheroes, movie stars, and athletes, and public figures. Children are naturally drawn to people who stand out. They imagine themselves becoming the heroes they admire. They want to be Superman, Spider-Man, or their favorite celebrity. The same principle applies in the classroom. Students observe their teachers every day. They study how they speak, how they behave, and yes, how they dress. Over time, teachers become examples of adulthood in the minds of their students. This does not mean you need expensive clothes or designer labels. Looking professional has very little to do with how much money you spend. A simple, neat, and well groomed appearance can be just as effective. Clean clothes, polished shoes, well kept hair, and a tidy overall presentation often make a stronger impression than expensive fashion. The goal is not to look flashy, the goal is to look professional. When students see a teacher who takes pride in their appearance, they often assume that teacher also takes pride in their work. That perception can increase respect, attention, and engagement in the classroom. Here is a simple question to consider. If a CEO, a governor, or respected community leader were invited to teach in your classroom tomorrow, how would they dress? Not because they're trying to impress anyone, but because they understand that appearance reflects professionalism. As teachers, we should strive for the same standard. When you look professional, you communicate confidence, competence, and self-respect. And students notice every bit of it. Appearance is not about wearing expensive clothes, following the latest fashion trends, or trying to impress people. It's about professionalism. It's about showing students that you value yourself, your role, and the work you have been called to do. Every morning before you say a single word, your appearance is already teaching a lesson. It is communicating something about your standards, your discipline, and your self-respect, and children are paying attention. Remember, students may forget some of the things we say, but they rarely forget the example we set. The way we carry ourselves, the way we present ourselves, and the pride we take in our profession all contribute to the kind of influence we have in their lives. So next time you prepare for school, don't think of getting dressed as a routine task. Think of it as part of your teaching. Because great teachers don't just teach with their words, they teach with their presence. And sometimes the lesson begins long before the first word is spoken. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with fellow educators who might benefit from it. What are your thoughts on the role appearance plays in teaching? Have you ever had a teacher whose presence and professionalism left a lasting impression on you? Share your experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss future videos on teaching, classroom leadership, and personal development for educators. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.